But who am I now? Before you looked at, how did we define ourselves? As a young coach right now, look at your shirts, look at your polos. Before we look at the name tag, what are we always mostly going to go ahead and look at first? The logo. What school are they at? Right? If I recognize that logo, I'm probably going to go out there and say hi, make an impression. If we don't recognize your logo, some of us may not even walk right by you. It's the truth. But that's who we defined ourselves growing up as coaches. We wanted to go ahead. We wanted to play at the big time level. We wanted to associate ourselves with these prime time, premier teams. And it's got nothing to do about the kids and how coaching should be. So that's who I was, but who am I now? I'm a dad. That's first and foremost the most important thing I have to remember. That's a picture of me trying to get work done in the morning. I've got a 2.5-year-old asleep on my right, and I think Macy right there, she's about 4 months old on my left. And what's in front of me is my laptop, getting stuff done, because it's about them. Priority number 1. Number 2 is my beautiful wife, Mary Kate, devoted husband. Once we figure out your roles and your identities as you grow up as a coach, it's important to keep that in context of what defines you and how do you keep going. Why do you wake up every morning? Why are you here today? Is it to network? Is it to better yourself so it can help your family? And if you're a younger coach, are you going ahead and taking care of the things you need to do right now so that you can be all set later? Are you doing the things that need to be done so you can enjoy the things that you want to do later? And then lastly, it's being about a mentor. It's about today's youth. I went from working from NFL level, working with the greatest, Cam Newtons, Greg Olsons, guys like that, to girls like Olivia DeFelice. Do you know Olivia? Exactly. Nobody knows her. The identity, the issues of training today's youth, the potential that we can go ahead and mold and create great people on and outside the court, the weight room, the field. So that's who I am. So when I introduced myself, I did say I'm the director of sports performance, but this is what I go by. Dad, husband, and then I go ahead and I can go ahead and take care of business changing lives, because it's not just about weight room stuff. So moving on, 3 words I want to remember. This is really the context of today's presentation. Is if you're a young coach, if you're an older coach, maybe providing some hindsight, looking back, it's about embracing the process. We always get caught up in looking towards the end of the road and we forget exactly what happens. It's very easy for us to do that. We got to remember, most of us start here. What is this? This is a picture about almost every one of ours probably room when we first started coaching. There's no bed frame. The file cabinet is probably locked up with elite fitness articles, maybe old journal reviews, all those blue things just taking up space. We've got no nightstand, the lamp's on the floor, and we got a fan because we can't afford the air conditioning. Most of us have been there. But we get sucked in. We get mad because we want to go ahead and live in places like this. We look at the people, the head coaches, the people that have paid their dues, and we say, why don't I have that? How come I can't live in a place like that? How come I can't drive that nice new lease car? What we're doing is we're going ahead, we're comparing our season opening games to people's bowl games. We look at these great coaches, people that speak internationally, people that go all over the world. Man, why am I not like that? How come they're doing this and I'm doing this? Every single one of them started off in a short 1-bedroom apartment like that. Every single one. And as long as we remember that, because they're human too, they've been there, the rest is gravy. It's easy. Nobody has ever gone from 0 to 100 real quick. Everybody's got to have and taken care of embracing the process.